Life is not same for everyone. Some people are born with comfort and some are born with struggle. But struggle doesn't mean failure. Sometimes it is the beginning of a great story. This is not a story of luck. This is a story of hard work, courage, and patience. This is the story of a poor boy who refused to accept his fate and changed his future with hard work. This is a story of a poor boy who changed his life through consistency and hard work. The main purpose of creating this story is to improve your English. So please focus on the verbs in the sentences. Let's begin the story. Rabi was a poor boy who lived in a small village with his mother and a younger sister. Their house was made of mud and broken bricks. When it rained, water entered the house. When it was winter, cold wind came through the walls. Life was never easy for Ravi. His father died when Ravi was very young. After this, his mother became his strength. He worked in other people's houses to earn money. Even after working the whole day, she never complained. She always told Ravi, education is the only way to change our life. Every morning, Ravi woke up before sunrise. He brought water from the well, helped his mother, and then went to school. He loved school not because it was comfortable, but because it gave him hope. He believed that one day his life would be better. Ravi wore old clothes to school. His shoes were torn and sometimes he had no shoes at all. Other children laughed at him. They made fun of his clothes and his poverty. These words hurt him deeply, but he never fought back. He sat quietly on the last bench and focused on his studies. He wrote everything carefully, even when his pencil was very small. Many days Ravi went to school with an empty stomach. During class, hunger made him weak. After school, he worked at a small tea shop. He washed cups, cleaned floors, and served customers. The money was very little, but it helped his family survive. At night, Ravi studied under a small oil lamp. There was no electricity most of the time. Smoke hurt his eyes and the light was dim. Sometimes he fell asleep while studying. Sometimes tears rolled down his face. He often asked himself why life was so unfair, but deep inside he also knew that giving up was not an option. One day, a new teacher named Mrs. Sen joined the school. She was kind and observant. She noticed Ravi's silence and dedication. After class, she called him and spoke gently. She encouraged him and gave him extra books. She believed in him when no one else did. When she asked Ravi about his dream, he replied honestly, I want to become someone my mother can be proud of. Mrs. Sen smiled and told him that he could achieve anything with hard work and faith. Ravi studied day and night for exams, but when the results came, he failed in mathematics. That day, his heart felt broken. Other students laughed at him again. Ravi went home crying and refused to eat. His mother sat beside him and said softly, You failed an exam, not your life. Her simple words gave him strength. That night, Ravi decided that he would not give up. The next year, he studied harder and smarter. He practiced mathematics daily and asked questions without fear. Slowly, his marks improved. His confidence grew. Finally, Ravi stood first in the class. His mother's eyes filled with tears of joy. After school, Ravi wanted to go to college, but there was no money. Life tested him again. With the help of Mrs. Sen, Ravi applied for a scholarship. Thousands of students applied, but Ravi was selected. When he read the newspaper, his hands trembled. That night, he looked at the sky with gratitude. College life was challenging. Other students spoke fluent English and looked confident. Ravi felt insecure at first, but he did not lose hope. He worked part time jobs, studied harder, and improved himself step by step. Many times he felt lonely, but he remembered his past and kept moving forward. After completing his studies, Ravi got a job. The salary was small, but it was honest. He supported his family and saved money. Years passed, and Ravi became a respected man. One day, he was invited to his old school as a guest speaker. He stood on the same stage where he once sat as a poor boy. Looking at the students sitting on the last benches, he spoke from his heart. He told them that fate is not fixed and that hard work can change everything. Rabi built a strong house for his mother, educated his sister, and helped poor children in his village. People who once mocked him now respected him. Ravi finally understood that fate doesn't change by luck, fate changes by courage, patience, and continuous effort. Moral of the story: your birth doesn't decide your future, your hard work shapes your future.